Welcome back to another B to the 7 Quick Bits. Email marketing is still one of the most effective digital programs from an ROI perspective that there is out there. So now that you've got your program, what are some of the programs and campaigns that you should be running to make yourself look like a rock star? Let's dig into them. A couple areas with your email campaigns before you even get started that you need to really consider. Look at the possibilities for a preference center, and this gives you the ability to then set some pre-configured topics that you might find of interest for your audience itself. And as they sign up for the email program itself, they can go through and pick each ones that are more relevant to them. So this really helps also your segmentation ability and your targeting ability. Then also be very upfront with the type of content that your audience is going to receive, what the frequency is, how many emails a week, get into the timing, be very specific, and also list the benefits of why someone should sign up for your email program so they also know what to expect. And another big thing, if someone doesn't want to be part of your program, make sure you include that unsub button. It should be common knowledge, but don't try to hide it and bury it in some other font way down at the bottom. You want people that are engaged and people that are active within your program. So let's get into some of the programs that you can run. And keep in mind, this isn't an all-comprehensive list of everything, but these are some of the ones that I've run over the years that have been very successful. All right, as we set up these campaigns, let's start off with 3 that are relatively very simple. The first one is your welcome series campaign that can be set up. So a consumer signs up, right away they get a welcome email from the brand, says, welcome to whomever, thank you for joining, you can expect XXX. And really this should be a series of emails to introduce your brand to this consumer. So 3 days later there should be another email, a few more days after that another email, and you kind of get the idea. You're building upon each one to really tell the story of your brand, and also to start building loyalty with that consumer. The second one is really your more traditional promotional type emails. These are campaigns that may be talking about a special, an offer, a new product that you're doing. These are relatively easy, kind of goes to everyone, but those are very simple to set up, but should also be part of your strategy. And then anything that's kind of triggered off of behavior, someone that does something on the site and you can trigger an email. They maybe change their password. They're more transactional in nature, a confirmation email. So these still are very powerful, and things you need to consider of, what's the messaging within each one of them. And now let's get into some more of the emails that really rely on data, and this is where email marketing gets so very powerful. Think of, and these are really kind of generic as well, but birthday emails, anniversary emails, these are 2 easy ones right off the bat that uses the data that you've got on a consumer to really show that loyalty and appreciation for the consumer that brings them back in. And data itself also helps drive personalization and more dynamic content within emails. Think of campaigns that are focused on personas, preferences that have been set up to where if a consumer does a certain action, this is the type of email that they get. Email customer journeys are another great form of where you're really guiding the individual through the path. If they choose this, this happens. If they choose this, this happens. But it's very much triggered off the data. Retargeting and rebranding campaigns are super great for when you've got a promotion or an item that a consumer engaged with, that you can retarget those. And also drip campaigns are very awesome and very effective when you look at, how they're set up. So you can target consumers based off of activity, whether it's a new active, lapsing, or lapse based off of their behavior. You can then trigger an email to then try to change that behavior. A couple other ones, cart abandon, site abandon, are 2 easy ways to bring consumers back to your brand and also to engage. And more importantly, I think another one that really gets lost is, if a consumer is not engaging with you on email, you can still use that email address and target that individual on social channels, on search and display campaigns with that same message to see how they engage across different channels and different spectrums like that. So it's still a very good way to use your email database to build segments and then to target those individuals omni-channel. You know, like I said at the beginning, this is not a comprehensive list of all the campaigns that you can be running, but it just gives you an idea of where you can potentially start, how you can use your data, how you can use that data smarter to really target and engage and really, you know, hit them within their journey as they're coming through the brand, whether it's at the top or the bottom. You know, you dictate that. And any other questions, comments, for me, you can always reach out to me, b2the7.com. I help brands target and engage their consumers with digital and social strategies. And, you know, for you, step back, look at the campaigns that you're running and see the data that you're collecting, and then use that to improve the campaigns. Everybody have a great day.